We are so focused on our vision of being built to last because we feel we have such a great way to run a company here, any company. And it's like we want to share this with other businesses so that more people can, get the benefits of this way of being an employee and being an owner. We've built something that we're very proud of. It works incredibly well for us. We want it to work incredibly well for us going into the future, as well as new people joining our team. And so there's just a whole lot of thought going into how do we sustain this. I think when it really, a couple things when it really started to hit me. One was, we got to that like 15 employees, and even at that size, with the start of employee ownership, it just felt like we had something special and it deserved to sustain. And I had just recently turned 50, and so that made me sit up and take notice. I'm thinking, wow, Chip, you're 50. uh, and here we are, and we have something going, and you really need to do whatever you can do to help this along. So that's when I really got serious about working on an estate plan that no matter whether I would live for 5 more days or 5 more decades, that the company was going to be fine and it could continue as an employee-owned company. So that's I think the turning 50 and the getting to a certain point where we had something working, I think those were the things that really ramped up that emphasis on sustainability and being built to last, and really that becoming our vision. Over time, we've figured out some of the pieces. We need leadership succession, obviously. So we spend a lot of time working on that. We have a leadership succession plan that our board updates once a year, and we've been doing that for quite a few years. We have an ownership succession plan. Our board updates that every year, doing that for quite a few years. We have an ownership transition model, so we model out how the ownership can transition. We have a capital plan because we need capital to kind of smooth things over when we're at a point where there may be more people retiring all of a sudden and selling stock, and other people are coming and buying in, but it maybe doesn't balance out. And so that is part of our whole vision of being built to last. We really want to make sure our company sustains. A good case in point is, Nate Scott is now our president and CEO. And, we got to work together over an extended period of time. And I got to, chat with him, give him my ideas, listen to his ideas, a little give and take, a little collaboration. And I got to just such a level of confidence in his ability not only to, do all the usual things you think of with being a CEO, having your mind around people and money and all those kind of things, but just that he really understood the culture and he was going to do what he could do. We're still in touch. I've still been on the board of directors. That kept me connected. And now, I'm no longer the chair, but I'm still on the board. So long story short, it's been very incremental. And that gave time for people to develop into new and broader roles. It gave me time to get a confidence level that, okay, I can step back one more step, and then one more step, and then one more step. Very incrementally, I've backed off, and I've seen things go well. And, if things don't go so well, I still am able to intervene and do what I can to help get things on track. But largely, things have just gone incredibly well. So I think I'll always care, no matter how disconnected I am, because I just, it's really a big part of my life's work, you might say. And I just think it's so important for it to sustain and grow. I've gotten to see people who started with us like right out of college, and how they started out as consultants and then they worked their way up into leadership roles, and how they've developed. And I still get to be in meetings once in a while and get to, collaborate, and I think, wow, they're coming up with better ideas than I am. This is great. This is what we want.